Need to. Oh, I think. Woo! YouTube lives have changed. You can only do it one way now. And yeah, here we are. We're just watching some dolphins doing some crazy behaviour over there. Tail slapping against Seal Island. We're not really too sure what they're doing. It's super interesting to watch though. Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know, we've never seen the dolphins coming that close to the island, and what they actually did was came and started slapping their tails the whole time right next to the island, almost as if they're trying to get the seals out of the water back onto the island. So weird.
Shoot, get out.
I've never ever seen the dolphins do that, ever.
Yeah, super weird.
Yeah. Wow. Makes you think about those stories where dolphins like warn humans of sharks and all that kind of, or they warn other mammals.
Yeah.
I wonder, who knows?
Yeah, strange behaviour.
Half expected to see a orca.
Okay, so we do it. Show me the daddy shark. I'd love to be able to show you some sharks. We don't have any right now. We're hoping for some. We're still chopping and we're still got the bait out. Hey Margie, how's it going? But yeah, we are really battling with the sharks today. We've had horrendous weather for a few days, and then we've come out again and we didn't get sharks for the last couple of days, but we're out again looking for them, and we have the boogeymen back potentially. So there's a throw Elton in. Esther. Esther says throw Elton in.
Don't throw me, I'll jump. We see the orcas, I'm going right in.
Yeah. So yeah, what was it, 3 days ago, 4 days ago? Port and Starboard were seen again in Hornsby.
Why is Esther not working?
Why are you not working, Esther? You scared the sharks away. Oh wait. Morning, Mark. Let's see, what's that? They're back, darn it, possibly. So Port and Starboard, the two famous shark-killing orcas, were spotted in Hornsby, I think 4 days ago, was it? Sunday. And since then, 17 7-gill sharks have washed out with orcas removed. Alison Towner's doing...
You said orcas removed?
With livers. with their livers removed, which is a telltale sign of like orca predation. So they've had a feast that side, and it looks like they've moved this way now. There was a sighting this morning of them at the point there, unconfirmed. Nobody's seen them since, so we don't know if they're still around or if they've just gone past or if they're stuck around. But yeah, it's not what we want to hear. However, Elton did fly the drone this morning and did see a shark going from Hartenbos to the island. So there were sharks still here this morning, even though we chummed at Clainbrack, didn't get anything. We're chumming here this afternoon, still haven't got anything. However, it is worrying times. It could be 2022 all over again. But we still do lives. We're still on the boat. Still a good day on the ocean. We could see orcas, and we have just seen some very strange behaviour going on next to that island. Yeah, some dolphins tail slapping their seals on the island, which is pretty unusual. You don't see that very often. Yeah, these guys. What do you see?
A shark lying on the beach or a dolphin.
Ah, is it? Don't say that. Is it a dead shark?
No, it's not. You can see like a peg pointing up.
What do you see?
There's something lying on the beach there. I suspect it could be a dead seal or a dead shark. Where's you and this camera?
This is like long pole. There you go. let's have a check. Eric's the man. X-ray vision.
Eric doesn't even need the bike.
He pretends. What's your opinion on the shark nets? Well, shark nets aren't good. That's a pretty much a given. Yeah, shark nets are terrible, especially in Australia. They do them here in Durban as well. But yeah, they don't really kill. They don't kill sharks when they're coming to the beach. Kill sharks on the way out to the beach. So they've been next to the beach and then they die on the way out. And they tend to catch
Big one.
a lot of the bigger sharks, the ones that are reproducing. So yeah, they're not. Shark nets are not good. I think it's a seal, dead seal, or just a sleepy seal. Dead seal.
It's a seal.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been struggling with sharks the last few days. We did have them up until fairly recently, and we had consistent sharks. They were pretty good. Hi Amber, how's it going? From South Florida. Awesome. Where is everybody from?
Are you all jumping off the Mossel Bay?
We learn that orcas do not come to South Africa. Yeah, we've got a few different pods. Port and Starboard are a weird couple because nobody knows where they came from. The other pod are like normal orcas. They just come, smash the dolphins, chill out. Like, yeah, they just get on with their business and cruise on by. They do scare the sharks a bit, and the sharks do go a little bit edgy when they're around. But Port and Starboard, these guys, don't know. There's some suspicion that they may come from New Zealand. I don't know. With the flopped over dorsal fins. Montgomery, Alabama, awesome racetrack. Monochromatic from Australia. Good morning from the state of Maine. Awesome, Bob. I think we've had a few people from Maine. But yeah, it's a beautiful day on the ocean. We are still looking for great white sharks. We haven't had any yet. We tried clambake this morning. We're now at Seal Island in Mossel Bay. No great whites so far. Probably going to stay on here for about another 20 minutes or so. So if you've got any questions, ping them through. Margie Madrazo, how's it going? From New York. Yeah, but it's tense times at the moment because when Port and Starboard come through, we know we lose the sharks. We tend to. For a while. Here in the pond, beautiful Mossel Bay. Yes. Esther from Scotland. Yep. Get that haggis. That's nigga. It's very Kadoma. Yeah. So it's tense times between white sharks and great white sharks. If they come, the white sharks. If they stay away, they're white sharks. If they come, they're great white sharks. No, there's no difference. It's just what. It's just an easier way of calling them instead of calling them great white sharks. Just white sharks. Sort of, yeah, no difference. But yeah, we're on first strike again. We were on blue pointer for a while. The motor decided to. The gearbox decided to die on us, so we're on blue pointer for a little while. Now we're back on first strike. It's good to be back on this boat. Got a nice juicy tuna head out. And we've not been at Seal Island for a while because the sharks have been sort of all over the place. We know we've got a few in the bay, but we're not really sure how many. Probably not that many. Only, I mean, if there's 5 to 10, we're yeah, sort of very lucky. They are here and they are cruising up and down, but yeah, we have been struggling with them for a while. They've been going up and down clambake predominantly, but they do keep popping to the island, so we've been sort of double guessing which way they're going and trying to figure out where they are. And yesterday we managed to find, from drone we saw I think 3 or 4 at Harton Boss, and then there was 1 at the Clambake River mouth, but none came to the boat. So yeah, they're all staying a little bit yeah, they're staying put really. They're not adventuring too far, relaxing, so they could be hunting from the island. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're proving difficult to find at the moment. We have groups of skydivers on the boat today. So yeah, 3 groups, all from the same group, but they come to see great white sharks. Someone ever put a tag on the orca? No, Timothy, not so far. I think it's in the works. I know there is a crossbow that is prepared for it. However, I think they need a marine biologist, a government official, and all these different things in place before they can do it. And the problem with that is these guys don't stick around for too long. So if they're there, you need to be able to go out and do it. So I don't actually know whether, yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation, that. So yeah, tough one. But yeah, still beautiful down the ocean. Nice and overcast, perfect for sharks. We could still get one. I'm going to give it a go. If you don't already, please like, subscribe, thumbs up, ring that little bell. Lives have changed on YouTube. We now have to do it this way, which is fine. But it used to be a lot better when we could do it. Landscape, especially when we're actually when we do the shark lives. We do shark lives, so when the sharks are here, we do lives, and obviously you guys can see sharks live. 17 sharks killed, all adult. The 17 sharks killed in Hansby, they were all from about 1.6 to 2. I believe 2.6 meters, if I remember correctly. So they were young sharks, but still juvenile sharks, but still fairly big sharks. So they weren't young. They were yeah. It's not unheard of that port and starboard kill that many sharks, but I don't think it's as frequent. And it was a sort of perfect storm in Hansby as well. They killed the sharks, and then a storm washed in the next night and washed them all out. So, well, not all of them. They killed 17. We found 17, but we don't actually know how many they killed. They could have killed far more. 17 cowgill sharks. Cow sharks. Seven gill sharks. Yeah. But it's always a struggle every time port and starboard come through. No, they weren't great whites. They were 7 gill sharks. Any pics of the sharks washed up on the beach? From the 17, yes, there is. If you go over to either Alison Towner's Instagram, it's on there. I think it's still in the White Shark Ocean story bio, and you can go to Marine Dynamics as well, and they also have some pictures. So any of those, they all have reports of this 17 sharks that were killed, and you should definitely go and check it out as well, because there's some gnarly bites. Obviously the orcas only suck the livers out, so some pictures on that show detailed pictures that show how they've done that. You see the rake marks on the sharks, so yeah, they've definitely had quite a feast there. But yeah, so head over to Alison Towner's bio. It's on Instagram. It's on there. It's on our story as well on Instagram, and yeah, it is also on Marine Dynamics' website. So yeah, check it out. We're not catching sharks. We're on a cage diving boat. These guys are looking for great white sharks. Well, we're looking for great white sharks to cage dive with, but we're not finding any at the moment. And it could be because port and starboard are here, but we have been battling for a few days now, and they are here. Well, they were here pre port and starboard. They just weren't coming to the boat, unfortunately, for some reason. Kept seeing them from drone. Yeah, 8 meters. Yeah, but yeah, still very hopeful. Probably going to keep this going for another 10 minutes or so. So if you guys have got any questions, ping them through. Looks like lives are going to be vertical from now on. they've taken a bit of a leaf out of TikTok's book. We also do lives on TikTok as well, so if you want to join there, we do those. Port and Starboard are the two orcas, the two famous great white shark killing orcas. They're famous for, they're on Shark Week. In fact, just because we haven't done one for a while and we haven't talked about it for a while, over there is where on Shark Week Port and Starboard killed the great white shark that was featured. A guy filmed the orca coming up with a great white shark in its mouth, and that's where he filmed it, just over there. Yeah, wasn't the, well, yeah, it wasn't ideal. We had 3 months, well, close to 3 months without sharks, I think, at that point. So yeah, but these guys come through. It's not ideal because, yeah, we do lose the sharks, and for any cage diving industry, as False Bay and Hansby know, False Bay and Hansby have been sort of lucky because they've got the bronze whalers that have come to the boat since the white sharks have left. But we've never really had bronze whalers take any interest in the boat here. We do have them here, but they've never started coming to the boat once the white sharks have left. But yeah, they are famous for killing the great white sharks, and they suck out the liver, leave the rest of the body. We do have a plastic model. I'll bring it on the boat. I'll do a live with it. Shows the internal organs of the great white shark. Shows how big the liver is compared to the shark. It takes up about a third of their body weight, so there's not really that much else to eat on a great white shark. They suck out the juicy, fatty, oily part and then leave the rest, really. So it's very wasteful, but I can't imagine it's very nutritional. That's also one of the theories as to why they have bent dorsal fins. Maybe something in their diet, or maybe it's stress because they have no other food source, or they're struggling with other food. Who knows? But yeah. Fun fact, New Zealand also has one of the highest percentages of orcas with collapsed dorsal fins, and they also have shark killing orcas. Whether that's a coincidence or whether that's linked, nobody knows, but could possibly be the reason they have collapsed dorsal fins. Could not be. Nobody knows. But yeah, we're back at Seal Island, which is great. It's good to be back around the seals. Seeing these guys.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Streaming live?
Yeah.
What's the reason you're streaming live?
We do it on YouTube. We talk about everything that's going on in the bay. Talk about the sharks, the orcas. If we have sharks, we do shark lives as well. So we
So skydiving. So you also follow this?
Skydiving. Yeah, we saw you guys landing yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. No, awesome.
That's our passion.
Yeah. No, it's a fun sport.
Yeah. I'm still trying to convince them, but they
I'm ready to do it. Just need a few drinks first. Yeah.
But have you seen sharks here?
Today? No, not today, but we have seen sharks. Yeah. It's very windy around here, actually. Yeah, it's too windy around there. I was going to show you the seals, but the wind's pretty hectic this afternoon. Always tends to pick up in Mossel Bay in the afternoon. But yeah, if you guys have got any questions, let me know. Seal is looking quite. The seal colony is looking quite empty at the moment. Whether they've all gone off fishing or with the rock. The island is looking quite bare. Could quite all well be on the other side. Maybe they're acting weird because the orcas are back as well. Dolphins are acting weird. It's these two orcas. Crazy orcas. Yeah. It's definitely a fascinating time to be in Mossel Bay. But if you want sharks, it's not an ideal time. That being said, so many things are changing. And it's not all because of the orcas. The orcas are just an accelerant. Everyone pinned. So great white sharks in South Africa are not doing well, despite what you see. I mean, obviously we post lots of clips of great white sharks on social media, but that it doesn't necessarily mean they're doing well. We often post the same sharks. We post videos every day. Like, we have lots of clips, but it doesn't necessarily mean the sharks are doing well. Page again to see the pics. Marine Dynamics is one, or see Alison Towner's Instagram, or White Shark Ocean's Instagram. Either way, it's in the story on White Shark Ocean, but Alison Towner has a full post on it, and Marine Dynamics does as well. But yeah, great white sharks are not doing super well in general in South Africa. The estimates are crazy low, and how many can be taken out of the population in order for the South African great white sharks to continue going was basically zero, and that was before the orcas started nailing them here. So yeah, it's a bleak future for South African great white sharks. Yeah, it's not great, but that's not all because of the orcas. Everyone's blaming the orcas, and they have been nailing a lot, and they have been the reason there's been a redistribution, and they've chased them out of certain areas. But the great white sharks were going down before then. The orcas are definitely an accelerant. They have killed a lot, but bycatch, overfishing, lack of prey, all those different kind of things, environmental changes, more boat traffic, all these different human factors have definitely caused great white sharks to decline more than the orcas over the past few years. So yeah, it's a tricky one. Everyone hates on the orcas for killing the great white sharks, but we definitely do more damage. So, yeah. Well, I just want to say thanks for joining the live as well. I hope it's not action-packed with the sharks, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. Hope it's informative. I'll give you a few more updates over the next few weeks until we get some sharks back. Then we'll start doing the shark lives again. But yeah, please keep watching if you like the other videos as well. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, ring that little bell. I'll give it a couple more minutes. If any of you've got any questions, fire them through. And then yeah, are we moving? Yeah, calling it now. So yeah, calling it now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Good to see you. Yeah, cheers. Good to see you guys as well. Thanks for all chiming up and having a chat. But we're going to go and pull anchor. We're calling it for today. No sharks today, unfortunately. But yeah, try again tomorrow. Thanks for the information. See you now.